Welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Abroad Talk Show with Noreen. So today I'm super excited to be joined by Mr. Jamesha Hanifa, the Regional Head South Asia for Media Design University of Applied Sciences, aka MDH. So welcome to Study Square, sir.
Thank you so much, Noreen. Thanks for having me here.
That's our pleasure. Alright, so since we've already taken a lot of your time with the prior event, I'll try to keep this as short as possible. So basically I've compiled a list of questions I've tried to keep it very student-centric, and the aim is to help you, students like you, make informed decisions about studying abroad, and specifically targeting to students who are considering Germany. So yeah, that's our aim, and I'm sure it's going to be very helpful while we're talking to you. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive in.
Sure.
Okay, so let's start from square one. Could you give our viewers a quick intro of MDH?
All right. MDH is a state-accredited private university. From Germany, we have 3 campuses, Berlin, Munich, and Düsseldorf. We have all the programs taught in English in the Berlin campus, that's our international campus. And we have Düsseldorf campus, where we also have certain programs that are run in English. The university is nearly about 40 years old, and it has a very long history. We were the first universities to start a bachelor's degree program for game design and digital film design.
Right.
And the design programs are very much in our DNA. That's our flagship domain of study that we offer. And we also have diversified. We have now programs in IT, in management. We are also coming up with our MBA and engineering management for the October intake this year. I mean, so the market demands, and the university also is very open to create these avenues for new students from different backgrounds to come in and get the academic support that they would need.
Right. So as you mentioned, like media design is in your DNA, right? The name itself of the university is media design, and you have a lot of creative courses. So can we get a gist of all the popular courses, and what are the career paths that students can look into?
If you look at the design courses, we have in both bachelor's and master's level. In bachelor's, we have game design, digital film design, media design, with multiple specializations. For example, game design has an arts route and engineering route. Arts is all about graphics and design, and engineering will also include some IT programming, coding as well. Then comes media design. We have UI UX design in that, and communication design too.
Right.
Then I mentioned about digital film design, which is nothing but an animation program. These are the design programs in the bachelor's level that we have. And then we have MA in design in the master's level, which has specialization of technology and arts and culture too.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, and the design program, like I said, it's kind of like our stronghold. Our students are engaged in one of the most exciting career path, I would say.
Definitely, yeah.
Our students have worked in some of the most popular movies like the Spider-Man, Transformers, X-Men, even starting with the older movies like the Charlie's Angels, Maleficent, even till today, the Game of Thrones.
So they are like alumni from MDH?
Yeah, so they have either worked as interns or as employee on these projects. The program leader of digital film design, for example, he is one of the creative heads who works in many Hollywood projects. Oh,
that's very interesting. Now, just listening to this, I am personally, I consider myself a creative person as well. So, it really excites me when I listen about all these kind of programs in your university. However, when we think of now South Asian parents, right? So creative fields are not as favored by them as compared to STEM, maybe, right? So no offense to the parents, right? But I mean, that's the reality. Usually they feel like, engineers, doctors, they are successful, right? So what's the demand like among South Asian students when it comes to, design programs?
Whatever you said is exactly right. But from my experience, I've seen the preference change recently. Parents are not very pushy about STEM programs anymore,
thankfully,
or medicine anymore. They are allowing the students to explore. And I mean, even when we came into the picture, we came into the international markets to recruit students to our programs. We were very apprehensive about how we could be taking this to the right students. Because when someone wants to study abroad, or when someone is planning to study in Germany and they're very specifically looking for creative courses, they didn't have any options at all.
True.
We did meet with the immigration officials or the APS in India, there is something called as APS. So we met with the first secretary of Germany, who is the head of APS department there. And when we presented our programs to them, they were really excited because the one thing that they said was, this is something we never had as an option in any private university in Germany. And rightly so, when we launched our programs for the international audience, we got an overwhelming response.
Wow.
What we understood was, there were a lot of students actually who were willing to go for these studies. They never could find the options. Now that there's an option in front of them, that too from a university that is kind of very popular and has is considered in highest regard for the media domain. I think there were students who were very openly accepting it, and they're choosing to go ahead.
And that's nice. So like MDH is basically, fulfilling a lot of students' dreams. Like they've been, wanting to go for such creative courses, but just because they couldn't find an option. So maybe they went into some other career paths. But now that they have such a, renowned university waiting for them with open arms, so I think, it's your sign to just go for MDH. All right, so now moving on to another one of very important aspects when it comes to students' decision-making process, tuition. So how is the tuition like at MDH, if we can get like an average figure? Are there any hidden costs as well?
No, there are no hidden costs, especially for international students. We don't want to confuse them with a lot of layers of payment plans and everything. So we kept it very simple. The tuition fee is about 13,400 for a bachelor's program per year, including the foundation. Foundation is mandatory, by the way, for all the students who come with 12 years of school education. Germany goes by 13 years. So every student will have to do the foundation. But what we have done is we have included the foundation as part of our bachelor program. So it's kind of like an integrated course.
Okay.
So including
they don't have to pay for it separately, or
no, it's all included in the bachelor's and split up across the 3.5 years. So it's a integrated program, like I said. So 13,400 is the fee for the foundation route. For the direct bachelor's entry, someone who has studied 1 year bachelor's degree already and they are looking to move to Germany, they can be allowed to join the bachelor's degree directly. For them, the fee will be 12,600 euros a year. And the bachelor's programs mostly are for 3.5 years, which includes an internship semester as well. Now, if you look at the master's, the fee for all the programs across the board, it will be about 12,600 euros. And we offer semester payment plans as well for the students, so you pay semester wise.
So that's a bit, a lot easier for them. Like
makes it easier. See, when someone is planning to study abroad, there's a lot of other expenses that we will be expecting to cover up. So let's not overburden the students. And one semester fee is what we would expect from you. From an immigration standpoint, that's a different story. You'll have to show your financials and the capability to pay the fee. But for us, 1 semester fee, and you can get your visa supporting documents.
That sounds nice. It's nice to know that MDH is really going that step further to ease the financial burden a bit for our students, right? So since we're talking about money, let's come to scholarships now. So while I was looking into universities across Germany, I did find out that some of them have scholarships solely for women. So like SRH Berlin, Gizma, they offer scholarships for women who want to pursue STEM, or women in leadership scholarships. So is there anything at MDH of that sort?
We do offer scholarships as well. We have 2 slabs, I would say. There is a 20% regional scholarship that students from Nepal will get by default. And there is a 33% scholarship, irrespective of your background or your identity. You can, as long as you display high level of motivation, you can avail 33% scholarship. So it's you can say for deserving candidates, that's how. And there's going to be an interview as part of the application process. By the end of the interview, we'll convey to the student, yes, you qualify for 20% or you qualify for 33%. And the best part is, the scholarship is not just for the first year. It is for all the years. If it's a bachelor's degree for 3.5 years, every year you get the same
program.
Scholarship.
Right. Oh, okay. So this is a merit-based scholarship, or shall we call it like an admission-based flat scholarship? It's not like that, right?
No, the 20% is a regional scholarship that's flat for all the students coming from Nepal.
Nepali students.
For 33%, the interview will be the leveling ground where we understand someone's motivation and the reason to study, and if they are confident. See, it's all about the kind of personality the student is, I would say, because the classroom atmosphere will be better if it's a student who has the right motivation to study the program.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that is what we try to assess during the interview, and as long as you satisfy that, you will be eligible to get a 33% scholarship.
Okay, so how about academics for that particular scholarship? Do they have to be like a high scorer?
No, see, these are mostly creative courses, right? Students in the creative domain can be weak in the academic grades, but they're creatively very strong. So we don't particularly look into the academics or the marks as the parameter here. Rather, it's you. So for the creative course, mostly you'll be submitting a portfolio as well. And the interview, like I said, I cannot emphasize this enough, but interview is...
That's the deciding
That's
factor.
the deciding one.
Right. So I think soon we'll have our class 12 results out. So, just in case if someone has not scored as much as they were expecting to, they can still consider MDH, right?
They can.
And they can expect to maybe clear the interview and get that scholarship as well?
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah.
See, MDH says one thing, that we believe in helping students. Like if they want to study, there's a job to teach you.
Right.
So if you have a minimum pass mark, like at least 50%, we will be able to accept you. And the rest of the things will follow as part of the interview process, admission process.
Exactly. So yeah, again, very interesting types of programs and scholarships as well. Very interesting deciding factor as well, right? Because usually scholarships, not generalizing, but usually when we talk about scholarships, universities are looking at high achievers, right? Or maybe in some other aspect, the student has to be really good at it. But considering that here, you're mainly looking at how much motivation the student has, right? The personality really matters. So yeah, that's very impressive. So moving on, are there any internships or placement opportunities on campus that students can expect?
We do support students with placements. We have collaborations with over 6,000 industry partners. The objective is very simple, be it internships, part-times, full-time jobs. We'll create the avenue for you to find one.
Right.
In fact, our bachelor's program, as mentioned before, has a full internship semester. We do assist students to get an opportunity at that as well.
All right. And do they have any student support services as well?
Yeah, there is a student services desk office who will be helping students with literally everything. See, imagine you're a student who has come into Germany and you have to do your city registration and stuff. You have no idea how it works. So you can reach out to them and they'll give you an overall idea. They'll support you in understanding the process. Even if you want to go in for the job interview, if you want to prepare your resume or cover letter, all this kind of support and guidance will be given to you as well as, for you as a student.
Right. Okay, now moving on to another very, very important question and very common question that we get from students looking at Germany. So, is German language necessary? Like, it may not be for MDH, but just to survive there.
Yes.
So, till what level is English? Till what level does English suffice over there?
Okay. See, it all depends on which part of the country that you're going into. Okay. If our campus is based in Berlin, almost everyone speaks English there. So language is not a barrier, at least not to survive. But you should be knowing the basics, I would say. For that too, we offer free language training on campus.
Oh, okay, right.
So we teach you the basics. We help you understand the sentence formation, how to handle basic communication, how to read, pronounce.
Right.
These things will be very important for you. Though if you don't know German language, you plan on surviving in Germany without German language, just on English. You still need to know how to pronounce the names of the places that you want to go to, or maybe the food that you want to buy. Right?
When we just look at the word itself, it looks complicated, so I can't even imagine how you're going to pronounce it.
Exactly. So I think the language training program will help you.
Right. Oh, okay. All right, language. I wanted to ask something else as well, like while you were speaking, but I completely forgot the question. But anyway, moving on. So now, before we conclude, any final advice for our students? Like, it may not just be about academics, just life in general, if you want to share any pearls of wisdom.
Well, I would say, one thing I would tell to the students is come out of your comfort zone. I know many students are planning to go abroad and they're open to considering options. But even then, they are kind of keeping to themselves, very reserved. See, the culture in South Asia is very different, right? In the classrooms, students just sit and listen.
Right.
It's not a two-way engagement that
Exactly.
you see. But it is more encouraged in Germany. So if you are just, you can be academically very strong. You can just keep to yourself. But the the faculty will really expect you to be more of a person who is contributing to the classroom environment,
Right.
involved in the discussions. And when you are in a foreign nation, you should be more open to network and build your
Exactly.
contacts. See, nothing works like how a good connection works.
Definitely.
For you to land in a job. I mean, even starting with the basics of finding the right accommodation, right friends group.
Yeah, you
Even
have
if
to network for
yes,
everything.
even on the campus, you sit as a friend group, and then you wanna work on some business idea or project. Like you build your network. This is the right opportunity for you to speak to students or connect with people from different parts of the world. It's a very diverse environment, basically what we have on campus.
Right.
So yeah, be more open, be more talkative, and
Right,
I
like
think
us.
things- yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, like just step out of your comfort zone. Don't just, stay in your cocoon, right? So, yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Jamesha Hanifa. It was wonderful having you with us. And I'm sure your insights will really help students who are considering Germany to make informed decisions. So to all the creatives out there, if you're really into, making your passion into a global profession, then this is your sign to apply to MDH right away. And you know where to apply from, right? That's us. Okay, so other than that, again, thank you so much for being here with us. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And for all other queries, you know where to find us. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep dreaming big.